One. Okay. I'm live. Hey everyone. I have something here. Oh, it's been a while since I've streamed. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay, that's my color rough. That's my clean rough. Okay, so I gotta do this. Select layers. Edit. Where is my yes, brightness to opacity. Yes, my magic button. And then I have to do the color rough. Same. Merge select the layers. Add a fill layer of white. There we go. Flawless. Okay. Now I can start. Schiller Queen, hello, Holy Junkie, howdy, 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 everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness, it is raining again. Oh, oh no. It's been raining bad here recently. It's always in the evenings too. All day it'll be bright and sunny, and then all of a sudden in the evening it's pouring. Hold on. It's tea time. Ah, it feels nice. I haven't cracked open a fucking Arizona iced tea in so long. Rare Wednesday. Hey Barney. Okay, so this will be my paint layer. Okay, which means this has to be red. And we're getting into it. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. Okay. First things first, let's get a base. Base for everything. I'm gonna go. Boop. Maybe we should just have it on top so I can see. I can actually see it. Okay. Second of all, I'm going to get this. Okay. Should be here. Of course it's a train station. What do you mean, of course it's a train station? I don't choose what I'm drawing. I don't get to choose what I'm drawing. Monkeyness just tells me, okay, Arcade, this is what you're drawing. And I'm going, yes, Monkeyness. And I ask him, when's my paycheck coming? And I ask him, and I'm getting paid. He's like, no. Like, oh. Back to the mines I go. It's gonna be the main wall area. Okay, I see, I see. Let me cheat. Where's this? Where's the tool I want? There's the lancel. Polygon, here we go. Okay, what areas do we want filled? We want this, this, this. That's right, we're gonna cheat. So how has everyone's day been? It's been so long. It's literally been so long. How has everyone been? I've been sick. I hope you guys have not been sick. Have you guys been alive? Have you guys been thriving, surviving? How's it been going? Also, and let me know if anything's kind of off or weird. I have not streamed, as you know, in forever. I'm gonna try and make sure I can have everything going well. But there may be some hiccups, and it's gonna be my fault, so I gotta fix them. Not thriving, but living. I guess that's one way to live. I'm trying to think what's been going on lately. Wait, hold on. I have my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet script for streams. Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. It does take practice to remember how to be entertaining when the OBS is recording. So I gotta be like, huh, how do I talk? How do I talk when people are listening to me? That's unironically a good streamer thing to do. Yeah. I try to keep up. I try to keep it up. I've been doing it since I started. At first it was because I had no audience. So I was like, oh fuck, I gotta yap somehow. I gotta figure out a way so I always have something to yap about, because if I keep yapping, maybe the stream will go well. I know a lot who during silence basically goes, so what's up with popular thing? I mean, I note down popular things to talk about too, but I like to at least get like a little bit of the personal blog to start, because I think it makes it comfy, you know, just like a personalized experience. Because I feel like you could go to like any streamer to talk about a popular thing that happened on Twitter this week. I mean, I do have things on what's popular on my list, like the Lego controversy. I'll talk about that in a bit when I get to it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I think it's pretty good. Okay, chat, so what's up with the Lego controversy? Oh yeah, but about me being on, I'm sorry I was gone for so long. So you guys know my husband gets sick a lot, and he got sick, and I got sick. It was just a cold. It wasn't anything serious, but I've been gone for a while because I got better from my cold. And then all of a sudden I'm better, and then it's like, oh, Wednesday's here. Oh, I can't fucking talk for too long. My throat hurts. I could talk, but I wouldn't be able to talk for like 2 hours, and I'm not giving you guys like a 10-minute stream. So I was like, okay, I'm taking it easy for another week. And then I thought like, okay, now I can do it. Now I can stream. Now I'm good. Nothing's getting in the way. Nothing's gonna ever get in the way. And then, you know what happens after, chat? You know what happens after that? I was taking some medication for something unrelated to being sick, and it inflamed my shoulder, and it was hurting again. It was like, no! I hate it! I hate it. It's over now. It's over. It's gone. Thank God. But yeah, that sucked. It's like, I don't want to deal with this again. How dare you guys not be on the internet 24/7, you fucking normal lifeoids. Hey, I have been online. The stream is still my #1 interaction with the outside world. Let me put these all in the thing. But yeah, it's just been how things have been recently. Been getting sick, getting better. Now I'm better. I'm at the gym. I'm doing my things. I made stew today. I made yummy beef stew with mashed potatoes. There we go. Ugh. COVID arcade streams must have been insane. I mean, I was streaming during COVID. When I got COVID, when I got COVID, I wasn't streaming at all. Cause I was like, what kind of stew did you make? I made a French one. It's a French name. Let me like see how it's spelled. Here, let the Google tell you about it. Beef bourguignon. It's a French stew. It looks like this. It's delicious. I do it without mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms, but it is delicious. It's carrots and beef. Happy your shoulder got better, by the way. Thank you. It's I mean, it's been better for a while now. It's been getting a lot better for a while. It's all been getting a lot better, which makes me happy, you know? I don't want to be struggling. I don't want to be in pain. But more importantly, I want to be able to draw. And when my shoulder was hurting, I couldn't draw. It sucked. Let's carve out things. What the fuck? I love stew now. I think that's probably how it's pronounced. It's beef. It's a French one, so it's probably pronounced in some really like annoying way. But I gave it a shot. Beef bourguignon. I just call it the beef stew because it's the only one I make that's like not Peruvian. It's gotta be ñon. Let me see if I can get it. Let's put French to English. Okay. Okay, the Google is gonna say it.
Bœuf bourguignon.
Ah, bœuf bourguignon. Bœuf bourguignon. Bœuf bourguignon. That sounds so annoying to say. Okay, how do you say it in English?
Beef bourguignon.
Okay, beef bourguignon. Still hard to say. It's not that bad. It's not as bad. French was always a hard class in school. It was always so annoying because it's in the least French part of Canada. It's like, why do I have to learn this? Nobody speaks French. The least learned report of Canada. Arcade, I can relate so bad as someone who had never had to learn learn French in school. French is such an annoying language to learn because, so, numbers. Numbers. So, you know, you get your numbers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go, you get 10. And then you got 20. I think it's 30. I can't remember. But anyways, once you get to 80, you don't say 80. You say, I think it's like 40 times 2. Or like 2 40s. It's annoying. It's really stupid. Oh, and that implies if you have like a 1 here, then it's like 40 times 2 plus 1. Stupid language. Terrible language. Nuke France? No. We need a scapegoat. Oh, whoops. What else has been going on? Thinking. Oh. While I was gone, I went to go see Michael. The Michael Jackson biopic. I've never seen a biopic before. I didn't get to go see it before when Mello and Spicy went. Because I had to learn about child abuse that day. I was taking my Prevent Child Abuse course. Which is actually very fitting for the Michael Jackson movie. The movie started with his childhood and stuff. And when little Michael Jackson got beat with the belt, I'm like, ugh, bad memories. It's like, ugh, scary memories. I miss MJ. Oh, that reminds me. I have a theory. Guys, okay? This is like a coast theory. So I have a theory that, you know, people say like, oh yeah, the timeline split when Harambe died in 2016. I have a theory that it goes back further. That the timeline split actually happened in 2009 when Michael Jackson died. Just think about it, guys. Think about everything that's happened. Like, everything changed in like 2009 or so. Anyways, this is my theory. I'm still crafting it. You know, my tinfoil hat is like brand new. So it's not as developed yet, but I know, just give me a few years and I know I'll sound really crazy with like some big conspiracy. I think they got Michael Jackson because he would have created world peace. Yeah, the movie was really good. I really enjoyed it because you know, I'm a Zoomer. I'm too young to have remembered Michael Jackson in his prime, or even when he was alive. Really, I remember his death. I remember seeing that on the news for sure. I just didn't really know who Michael Jackson was. My mom was like, "Oh, Michael Jackson died. Oh, he was such a good singer." president. He'll be on the Joe Rogan Experience 5 years from now. We do a collab. That's also how I was told about. My mom told me. I didn't really tell my mom, but like it was on the news because I was watching the news as I would, and they just had it all day. It was the only coverage on TV that day was Michael Jackson dying, and I didn't really understand who he was as a wee child. I'm doing it wrong. Start here. Here. The movie was really good. I hate Joe Jackson. Fuck Joe Jackson. All my homies hate Joe Jackson. He's the most evil man to have existed. And I love Michael Jackson. It's crazy just because my whole feed now on Instagram has been nothing but Michael Jackson. It's actually crazy how much the girlies have been like. I've been talking about Michael Jackson. They're like, "Oh, my baby! Like, oh, Michael Jackson. He was he was just a child, you know." It's like he was. He had him working as a little baby. Like, what the fuck? There was this clip going around, of one of Michael Jackson's sister when she's like 5, and on like a show, and they say like, "Oh, are you part of the band? Are you performing too?" And she as a little girl says like, in the Jackson 5 family, everybody works, and everyone laughs. Like, this is a funny little thing. It's like, oh ho ho, the little child thinks everyone works. It's like, no. This girl means it. Everyone works in this family. Was that Janice? I'm not sure. I don't really know much about everyone. That kindergarten grind set? Did Ed Sullivan ask her that? No, it was some woman. I'm not sure on like what show or whatever it was that was going on. Okay, chat, so did he really touch those kids or not? I need to know. I think he touched their hearts and nothing else. I truly believe Michael Jackson was innocent. I don't know, something about him. He's just such a pure soul. I don't think he could have done anything. But maybe I don't know. I'll see in the sequel biopic. Because they're gonna have that. From what Mello was telling me, it's a funny thing to say there's like gonna be a sequel biopic. I'm not really sure. I know he's watched a lot of biopics, but that's what I think he said it's what got him into doing making music. But I don't really know much about that kind of stuff. I guess it makes sense, you know, because it's like a biography. So it's like, what are you gonna cover? You already covered everything with the first movie, probably. Alternate history biopic would be insane. I think that could be cool. Oh, I think one of my favorite parts of the movie is that it fucking just opens with MJ's fucking vocal stem. The did my mic even catch that? Guys, cheekies in chat if you heard it. The sequel will entirely cover his personal work on Sonic 3. We hope. Oh! Let me also start painting these shapes. Let's get these in. Okay, I was wondering, is the music too quiet? I should probably turn it up, and then it fucking just hits. It's like, okay, no, it was not too quiet. It was winding down the track. Okay. In here we have this cryptid called the Ayuwoki, which is just Michael Jackson. He just makes that sound. I don't know, my take on Michael is I like his music, but I heard he's an example of a person who wasn't happy with his natural beauty, which I don't really agree with. No, I think he liked how he was. I think he had some insecurities, cause he got the nose job because his dad would bully him about his nose, which is really hypocritical, because he's like, oh, you tell him oh, you have this big nose, you didn't get it from me. And his dad has the exact same fucking nose. But I know there was a big thing of people saying he changed his skin color to be white, but he didn't. He had vitiligo, and it's known and that's a skin condition that's known a lot more now, but people didn't know about that at all back in the day. And he just had a more severe form of it, and probably because it probably got accelerated when he had the bad burns with the Pepsi incident. But I know it was progressing for a while, because that's why he wore his iconic glove. It was to hide his vitiligo on his hand. Has anyone here played Bravely Default? I have! I didn't get to beat it because my 3DS broke, but I did have fun with it. I did enjoy it quite a bit. Beat it. But yeah, I don't think Michael Jackson necessarily hated the way he looked. I think because obviously he came from an unideal situation growing up, because his dad was working him was working him day and night to finance the entire family. And then his mom would be talking to him. It's like, oh, Michael, you're so special, you're so perfect, and all this stuff. You're more special than anyone else, and you have it's like your purpose to like perform and be perfect for everyone. So I think he got like fucked up on like multiple levels. Is it me, or does Dea's theme sound like You're Not Alone by MJ? I haven't heard that one, but let me save that. Let me save that. I'll check it out later. Just because I don't want to pull up Michael Jackson during stream. Otherwise the stream's getting fucking taken down. Oh, and since I was gone, some of my streams got taken down off YouTube. It sucks. I'm gonna work to put up the part 8, I think, of Deltarune back up. It pissed me off so much. It's like, damn it! You can't even be funny anymore. More arcade lost media. I won't. Why did they take it down? They took it down for a community guideline violation because apparently you can't make funny jokes about a funny date in September. A funny day that we should never forget. But now they're trying to memory hole it. It's okay, it's okay. I gotta actually give the file to Monkey Nest, but he's gonna edit it down for me. And hopefully it will be able to stay up. Hopefully. I hope so, because I have a warning at the moment, and if I get another thing, I'm gonna have a strike. And it's gonna be like, I'm dealing with the fucking YouTuber shit of like, YouTube unfairly striked my video. You know, the funny thing is, you could think like, oh, what did Mello say on this one? No, Mello's innocent. Mello wasn't even on the stream that day. He was on for like 2 seconds to help me with Mello Mode, and that was it. It's all me and Yarsh's fault. It's okay. Well, I have precautions now. I figured it'd be safe on YouTube, because YouTube I always felt like was less moderated than Twitch, but I guess not. I guess because they have their new AI tools now, right? That probably changes things. You mentioned September, I knew who was at fault. It wasn't just Yarsh, it was me too. It was probably reading the chat. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. But I need it up. My mellowless percent ERAM run was on that one. And we need it back. I need it back. Because it's my accomplishment. Maybe I'll have Monkey Nest clip it so it's just that part. Oh yeah, speaking of Yarsh, I am hoping to bring back Autism Thursday next month. I'm going to hopefully be playing Psychonauts with Yarsh. Unless Tricky Toby decides Deltarune tomorrow. In which case we're gonna pivot quick. Autism is finally coming back. Yeah. Biggest announcement of our day. The announcement of the day. Hell yeah! Line up to get your autism slop. Oh yeah, and what else happened between this? Mello was streaming. Mello streamed, he was streaming... It wasn't LA Noire. He was streaming everything else but LA Noire. That's it. That was the thing, because it wasn't working. I wish I could tell you how much is done on the video. I mean, I've seen the toy review, but I actually don't know how long it is, because I've seen it like 8 times already, probably. Umihara Kawase. Did he ever get LA Noire to work? No. I think he just bought it on Xbox. I think he said that's what he's working. She's seen the files. I have seen the files. Mello fucking just sends me random fucking PNGs during the day. And that's how I know he's found another funny image to throw in the review somewhere. Don't come with the files. This makes me think of Epstein. I know more than just what's going in the video, and I know more than just what's the first like 5 minutes of the video. I also have the list of illustrations I need for the video. And I can't wait to do some of them. What's the first syllable of the video review? Thinking, what is it? I don't know. I just get into the flow of it. Will you work on the illustrations on stream? Yeah, I will. That's gonna come probably in the summer because I have to finish these up, these drawings up, and then I'm gonna this and 2 more illustrations are what I have for the monkey for the visual novel, Monkeyness. So yeah, once that's done and Autism Thursday's coming through, I'll do the usual rigmarole of closing my Ko-fi and my commissions, and then I can start working on the Running Shine stuff. Actually, I wonder, do I have the script? Do I have the script? Sometimes Mel has given me the script. I do not have the script. Well, back to the mines I go. Arcade leaking the already shut up. Thing is, I could leak things. I could. I have audio clips. I have Mello's raw audio. I do have that much. Okay. get the script, redact 95% of it, and then show it on stream. That's the American way. Ah. No, I've asked Mel if I could reveal stuff. He's like, nah, make them wait. So it's like, okay. Guess we're waiting then. Oh, speaking of waiting, the wait is over. Tomorrow is it's a new digital circus. Are you guys going to the movies to watch it? You guys did buy your tickets, right? You have a date, right? You know, the theater has a very strict no singles policy. All I know about the digital circus is that people are murderously angry at whatever their face... Oh, what's their face about it? These people fucking hate the dude making the thing they obsess over. Oh yeah, they hate Goosework. Gooseworks? Goosework? Gooseworks. Gooseworks. They hate her. It's really funny because I feel like every few fandoms, everyone just fucking hates the creator of the whole series. Just give it some time. In like 5 years, there's gonna be a video essay saying like how the digital circus was a hidden masterpiece of its time, and then all of a sudden everyone will be like, oh my gosh, it was actually like really good. But yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy Pommy. I enjoy the rabbits. Ragatha's there. I love Kinger. The gay duo's there. And I love Kane. Kane's great. I saw guys on V being like, I have to defend the transgender owner against her fans. The times to live in. Hold on. Being over 25 and going alone to the circus movie is a humiliation ritual. No, that's why you gotta have your movie going party. That's me, mellow and spicy. You gotta have you have a whole little group to go to the movies with. That way you can beat the no singles policy, and you get to not be an embarrassment going to a weird movie alone. Though to be fair, I do go watch a lot of kids movies anyways. I watched, look like, what did I watch the other year? I think it was maybe last year. It was, Ruby Gilman. Yeah, this movie no one fucking watched. What studio was it even? It's DreamWorks, isn't it? Yeah, it's DreamWorks! It's crazy nobody fucking talked about this movie. I thought it was fun. Summer humiliation ritual? The rise and fall of circus? A lot of modern fandom feels like people angrily hitting themselves on the head because they didn't make the thing everybody's obsessed with. I saw it with the new Gamerverse, I think it's called, pilot. You know, the one with the sexy kitty girl. I see a lot of people who are just really bitter and angry that someone else is a Chad and a winner, and they get to make the cartoon they want to make, and they're like, ugh, it sucks. It should have been my pick and my thing. It's like, it doesn't matter. Your thing isn't off the ground yet. People get so bitter about someone else being successful just because they want to be successful. It's like, I understand you want to be successful, but you're gonna have to like wait a little because it's not happening right now. I saw it. Pod sucked. It's Goombait. It's Goombait. It's Goombait. Stop sexualizing women. Stop sexualizing women. I haven't watched it yet. I should watch it. I'm always terrible when it comes to like watching things. So I think I like to give it like at least like 2 episodes to see if I like it or not, because I feel like the first episode's always a little rough, and I felt that with Digital Circus. The first episode's probably the worst episode. But I think with like an indie show, like as it goes on, it tends to get a little bit more footing, and it tends to be slightly better. Sometimes it's just as bad, but it's at least like I feel like it's just a little better on like the 2nd or 3rd episode. So I'm gonna give it a little time to kind of like flesh out. And I know with that one people have been like complaining that they have merch for the cat girl already. And it's like, I don't know, dude. She's the hot anime girl of the week. Of course they have to do merch. They gotta milk it while she's still the fucking girl of the week. I don't know, maybe I'm just being very realistic about it. It's like, I know you guys are all gonna move on to the next sexy anime girl in like 2 weeks. Maybe like, maybe she'll still be relevant like next year. Maybe she won't. Maybe only like a niche amount of people are gonna be doing, but they need to fund the show somehow, you know? They need to sell the plushies so they can keep animating. That's how it works. That's how the industry works. Not everything can be just like a passion project and all that. I think she's cute, but people yell Goombait so fucking fast. I think she's cute. I think she's just a very appealing design. I think it's easy to say she's Goombait when like first episode she's in a bikini. But also it's like does it really matter? Okay, where's the middle? Is it there? I don't know. When it comes to like funding show system, there's only 2 ways your show is gonna get funded. A, you sell stupid amounts of merchandise. B, Canadian cartoon funded by the government. Trust me, you do not want the Canadian cartoon funded by the government. I grew up on that shit. It's terrible. I don't think people know this about Canada, but in Canada there's a law about content mandates. So for every like hour or few hours of radio or TV, you have to have a minimum amount of Canadian content. So this is why you have to have Loot! Yo, Loot, what's up, my homie? I'm dapping you up virtually. Give me the dap up. Okay, you're having fun being an epic girl boss this evening. Thank you, Loot. I am being an epic girl boss. We're always girl bossing on Wednesdays. But yeah, with the Canadian laws, it's like, okay, you have to have a minimum amount of Canadian content in the shows. That's why they would have a lot of Canadian voice actors to add to the, so it would count as Canadian production. That's why there would be a lot of Canadian collaboration with the cartoons and everything. And yeah, that's how it runs. I know even some video games have gotten grants and everything from the Canadian government to kind of like help subsidize stuff and everything. That's how a lot of things operate when it's coming out of Canada. And that's also and they also do this for music too. So music in Canada, after a certain amount of time, you have to play a Canadian band or a Canadian musician. So when you're in Canada, they have to play Justin Bieber. It's in the law. You have to play Justin Bieber. You have to play fucking what's another fucking Canadian band that's like a big one? I think Coldplay. I don't know. But yeah, it would always be that's why there's a bunch of Canadian music that just is only big in Canada because it has to fill in the thing. Drake, yeah, I forgot about Drake. I don't even think of Drake as Canadian because I just only think of him as like Toronto, like specifically Toronto. Yeah, that's the wacky Canadian law. Now, you can actually take advantage of this. If you're like a struggling musician or animator or game developer, if you have one Canadian friend, you can fucking take that government money easy. Canadian Stater does not claim Toronto. Absolutely not. I'm from the West Coast. This slop was paid by you from your taxes. Oh, wait. Actually, that reminds me. That reminds me of a funny thing I can put up. Okay, I'm gonna get this image. Put this in. Remove the monkey. PNG. Okay. Export. OBS. Add image. Where is it? It has to be on my desktop. I should have named it something easier to find. Where is it? Oh. Did I save it somewhere stupid? Don't tell me I saved it somewhere stupid. I did save it somewhere stupid. I'm stupid. Canadian Century of shrugs shoulders. Oh, speaking of the Canada, I am going on my now yearly Canadian trip. I'm hiking back up to Canada. Oh, it is on the desktop. Okay, HG. That's what I need. Okay, don't go to Tim Hortons. What happened to Tim Hortons? Oh, I know what you're talking about. If you see a doctor-looking guy, don't talk to him. He won't take you anywhere nice. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. Let's transform it. How do I like not scale it? Like Alt. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Perfect. Perfect. Chat, how do you like my little viewer? It's like one of those cover things where you put your head in to look really muscular. Exactly. This is some peak Canadiana. Um, if you're from anywhere else, you won't know what this really is about. Man, I'm heading up to Canada. I'm gonna be there for Father's Day to see my dad and my mom, and I'm gonna hang out. Sadly, my husband can't get enough days off for us to be there for Canada Day, but that's okay. I will be back for Canada Day here in the US, and I will be here for 4th of July, which will be fun. It's 250 years of the US, is what I'm hearing. So that's cool. That's cool. It's like a big round number. Canadian tax subsidized VTubers. Fitting for Canada, put some random foreigner on a pedestal. Canada, that's how they make the purge. Oh, one thing I've noticed, and I didn't notice it growing up. I guess Americans don't do this. And I didn't notice that they don't do this, but in Canada, for Canada Day, everyone always wears red and white for, the flag colors for Canada Day. But I notice Americans don't do the same for 4th of July. Which is interesting, because I see them sell a lot of, like, 4th of July colors at, like, Target and stuff. But come the day of, I don't really see many people wear it. Is Canada Day a thing in the US? Absolutely not. But I still celebrate it. I make Nanaimo bars. Let me show you the Nanaimo bars. I've probably shown them like a billion times on stream, but let me show them again. Because I love Nanaimo bars. I wish I could do like an IRL cooking stream, just so I could make Nanaimo bars with you guys. I think it'd be swell. Look at these things, they're delicious. Yum. We got a layer of oats, crushed graham, no, it's crushed graham cracker, not oats, coconut and it's graham cracker, coconut, and almonds, all crushed with cocoa powder and like butter and stuff, and it makes like a paste. And then on top you put like a little like custard vanilla frosting type of stuff, and then chocolate ganache on top, and it's delicious. They're delicious, they're delicious. It's because their clothes already have the flag belt, like on a bandana or a bikini. Ah yes, I do see the traditional American bikini for 4th of July. I wish I was hot enough to wear it, but I am not. Where's the... Let me get like a not wearing it photo. Yeah, this one is not being worn. I just don't want to activate Twitch's moderation. Here we go. There we go. Imagine the titties, okay? I'll draw them in for you guys. Here, we'll go here. Oop. Oop. We'll make them a little bigger. Round them out. There we go. I think you can see it in your stream now. Put the nano bars up. Okay, where are we on the actual fucking drawing? Oh yes. Whoa, we got a raid! Zandiles, raiding with a party of 5. Hi, welcome, welcome everybody! Oh god, the bit rate, the bit rate! Ah! Zandiles, welcome, welcome! The Bureau has tracked you down. Ah! Welcome everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining. If you're hopping in here, and welcome. We're just drawing. We're drawing a train station. And talking about Canada. Hope you guys are all having a good night. This one will be the left. And this is okay. So the whole door is. Once in every blue moon, as foretold by the girl. Oh, there was a blue moon recently. Had you guys seen the full moon? It was like maybe like 3-4 days ago, I think. I think less than that. Then else, how's everyone doing? What are we up to? We're working for this visual novel. I am deep in the mines, slaving away, working the grind. Maple ASL, hi, welcome, welcome. Just hyping up Arcade so she can get this work she's been paid for done. Oh, Tech Black, I wish I was getting paid. There's no money coming in. I'm doing it for free. She is doing it for free. I'm a literal slave here. In this economy? I mean, I gotta. We was making some basic pixel art emos to throw up on VGen. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. We're making like some generic ones for just kind of showing off your skills for VGen, so you can have the listing, or were you doing some like you could also use for your own streams too, or I guess like a commission work or so. Very noble the arcade. Okay, we'll add them to Better TTV and we could have them here on stream. Oh, that's true. Oh, Rhodes, hey! We do it for the love of the game and because we don't want the monkeyness to be disappointed at us. I'm doing it for exposure. No, I do it because it is a fun project to be on. I do quite enjoy drawing. And being told what to draw. I know if I don't get a job like this, I know I won't draw all year. I just know myself. I know what I will not do, and that is draw. Yeah, someone DM'd me because I only offer custom-made emos from scratch. They said they liked my stuff but wanted to know if I'd offer pre-made bundles that you can just buy and instantly get kind of deal, so I made some. Ah, yeah, those are always good to have. Some people don't really have, like an OC or like a VTuber or something that they like really want to have, so they want like a... So sometimes they like a more generic thing so that they can kind of like add to their stream. That's nice to have. And it's just for VGen. I've already made my own emotes. Ah, oh, they're cute. Oh, the cute dogs. Okay. Let's see what's here. Carney, I think the real reward is getting Monkiness's approval. I feel that alright. Rhodes, it would just be Monkiness rejected my progress post with a thumbs up and not a fire emoji. Monkiness is always so busy, I always have to ping him. I feel a little bad, because it's like, I post my art, and then I post like descriptions and like, I'm thinking about this one, but I'm not quite sure. Let me know what your thoughts. I also have made these alternate versions and all this stuff, and and then he comes, and then I have to, and then I post all that, and then I have to ping him, be like, I showed you my whip. Please respond. But he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy. He's doing all his stuff. So I don't want to bother him like too much, you know. It's like I know he's not ignoring me. I'm excited to go to Canada. I was talking about that. My husband wants to get a hat from No Name. Maybe I'll get one for Mello too. Where is it? Not the Bad Hair Day one. Where? Yes! Yes! So there's a company in Canada called No Name, and they specialize in generic products. So I'll open the hat. So here's a hat my husband wants. I'll probably get this one for Mello too, because it'd be funny. It's supposed to be funny for Mello. Ball cap for covering bald spot. No Name. So when you go to the store, especially if you go to fucking if you go to a fucking No Frills, where is like a good, yes, this is a great example. You go to a No Frills, which is like a chain that has mostly no name brand, and you see it like this. You got flour, just unbleached all-purpose flour. This is all you get on the package. You get diced tomatoes, just bland. Dark red kidney beans, spaghetti. There's only this much. There'd be half as much text if we didn't have to have French. But it's super minimal. It's all yellow and it's super minimal packaging. It's a whole thing. And it gets very funny because it's just very like practical in the way it's kind of set up. It's kind of funnier in person. It's kind of funnier in person when you're in the store and you see normal brands, and then you walk just a little head in the aisle and you see yellow. Just a solid wall of yellow. Of just juice. Just like flour. Oh my god, an entire brand for a Tumblr post. Irony. Irony-oids. No, it's just... It's been there since forever. Are all the products made in China? No, they're... I mean, the whole point of them, the brand, is that it's really cheap. You know, it's like great value in the US, you know, like for Walmart. Except that's for like Loblaws and all their fucking things. Another little Canadianism. Canada loves having fucking monopolies. There's like 3 phone companies. There's like 3 grocery stores. You may see there's like 20 different grocery store brands. Like different stores are called different things. Don't be fooled. There's only 3 because they're all owned by 3. Same thing with phone companies. You only have 3 phone companies to buy from. Like your phone and your plan and everything. There's only 3. I live like 5 minutes from the border, so close enough. What is the relevance of the tiramisu on your sub menu? What's the tiramisu? Oh no, that's an Nanaimo bar. It's a Canadian delicacy from BC. From the town of Nanaimo, Canada. I'm a little. Oh, think about it. It's like, oh, I'm a little sad. I probably won't get a screamer this year. Because I don't think I can drag my husband to the aquarium again. Maybe I can get him. Maybe we can go to like the amusement park and get a screamer. There has to be somewhere we can get a screamer. It's hard. They don't always sell them everywhere. Can you put my drawing of you as yes, I can. Rhodes, it's in the drawing server, right? So let me scroll. There it is. Yes, I did want to show everybody, but I wanted to get your permission to show everyone. So now we have permission, so we will show it. Rhodes, this is from Rhodes. He's such a sweetheart. He drew this for me while I was sick because I was dying. He's so sweet. He drew me this, and it did cheer me up quite a bit. I was smiling. Screamer, like those videos where nothing happens until a jump scare happens. No. A screamer in BC is a slushy mixed with ice cream. Let me get a picture of one. It's like an incredibly regional thing. This is a screamer. It's a slushy mixed with ice cream. So you have slushy, ice cream. It's delicious. Because it makes it like a little creamy and everything. Why is it called screamer? I don't know why it's called screamer. It just is. Okay, this goes into the menu. Oh, I forgot to analyze it. So we have Josh spreading. Deltarune. Chapter 5 rumors. No, Josh, don't do that. Don't do that. And then we have me, and I'm dead. I'm dead because I perished from false Deltarune. Chapter 5 rumors. There's me dead. Oh, I'm a ghost. Very scary. And I have my little get well soon from Rhodes. He's so nice. Here's the full image. Let me close this too. We'll clear off some of the things on the side. How could Josh do such a thing? Is he joshing around? OC fan art gives a dying artist life. It's true. It is true. Okay, now that we have this here, I'm gonna put my drawing back up on the sub menu so I can keep working. Yeah, okay, why did Josh steal all those Legos from that diagonal man? Okay! Okay, we can get into it. We can get into it. So, have you guys heard about the Mormons who steal old man Legos? It's been going around recently. There's this YouTuber, what's his name? I just finished watching all the videos. Even watched the fucking Mormon lady talk about this. Okay, where is it? It's, Lego. Stolen. Here we go. It's... Oh my god, there's so many fucking people talking about it now. There's so many people. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's so many bigger channels talking about it! Reckless Ben! Reckless Ben did the series where he was going around, trying to get $200,000 worth of Lego being held by the store called Bricks and Minifigs. They're a Mormon company ran by Mormons, and they have stolen the Legos because this old man, he had the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection, and he basically his life savings, and he put his collection to consignment so that if somebody came in to the store and they bought the set, the store would get some of the money, but the old man would also get the money, right? And his family would get the money. But the store says, oh, no, those things you had on consignment that legally belong to you and we just hold on to until they get sold. No, they're actually ours now and we're not giving them back. So, Reckless Ben, and his gang of buddies all drove out to Oregon to try and help this family try and get all the Legos back, because the old man who's the owner is dying, and his son's trying to help out and they're trying to figure out a way to doing this legally. So they're trying to do all these different things. The video is great, by the way. If you want to watch it, it's Reckless Ben. And you gotta, I think the first video is I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Lego. So I'll put a little thing. I think this is the first one. I watched all of it finally, while I was working today, working on stuff. Let's put it on the top. Now this would be one thing, but here's the deal. The store was in cahoots with the police. And the police was like defending the store owners, and it kept going up the chain. They went to Utah, and they were trying to give the store owner the court papers, because you have to do that according to the law. You have to like physically serve the court papers. And he would constantly call the police and try to get them arrested. They had a 3-hour search claiming that the Reckless Ben had, and his gang, little gang of buddies, they had heroin on him, which is crazy. This is just accused. And he just constantly harassed by police all the time. And then they actually got put into jail over this. And they got them arrested. They swatted their house. Dude had his arm fucking dislocated and everything. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You gotta just watch this shit. The mystery gang. Yeah. Ben in the gang. Bang in the mystery gang. But yeah, that's scary. It makes me like never want to go step foot into Utah, like knowing they're doing this kind of shit. It made me scared on my trip to Vancouver. I was like, wait, am I stopping in Salt Lake City again? I was like panicking. It's like, where's my layover? Where's my layover? And I checked. Oh, thank God, it's in Seattle. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, it's in Seattle. I will say, the Salt Lake City airport is very pretty. It's very nice and modern. But knowing the police are that crazy, it's like, woo! I do not want to go there. Because it's like, I don't know, like I'm a pretty like law-abiding citizen. I don't do nothing. I literally do nothing. But knowing like they'll just like fucking start saying like doing all this shit, it's like it's crazy. And they were like redacting stuff because Reckless Ben got a hold of like body cam footage and stuff to like use for his video and show what he's claiming and stuff on like the arrests and everything. But the police would like intentionally redact parts of the files. They say it's to preserve victim privacy and like safety, but the parts they would redact wouldn't be like faces and names and stuff or addresses and stuff like that. It would be just the police talking and saying like, yeah, we can't find nothing on him, so like what else could we like get him on? What other charges could we like figure out to like get him on and shit? It's like it's scary. Yeah, they redact their own, but other recordings show them speculating what to charge them for. Thank you, creator. Oh, thank God, Seattle was not a phrase I thought I was gonna hear today. Who had their arm dislocated again? I think it was Reckless Ben. But yeah, Seattle Airport not as nice as the Salt Lake City one, but it'll have to do. It's just how it's gonna have to be. I do think it's kind of better for like connecting flights because of the shape of it. So there's lots of different shapes for airports. Let me do my drawing. So I will simplify these shapes. There is the line, and there's like lots of little gates. So you think of all these things as like little gates. There is also the hand. And each little hand has a little gate. And yeah, so airports like Salt Lake, so this would be like Salt Lake City and Miami. Terrible. You'll get dropped off in this gate here, and your next flight will be here, and you have half an hour to traverse that. And it's like an hour walk between each end. If it's a big airport like fucking Miami, woo, it's a big walk. This one is like the the Toronto one, and the Seattle, which I think it's C. I think it's Seattle. I think the C is Seattle. This is like the Toronto Pearson and the Seattle one, and it's kind of nice because you can kind of convene into like if your gate's like here, you have to like change to like one here, you can quickly go down and just pop here, and it's fine. You don't have to like go past everyone. So this will be like gate number 1, and this will be gate number 50. You don't have to go from 1 all the way down to 50. You can be from 1 and be 50, and it's half the distance. It's a lot more like useful, you know? Fuck, I had a layover in Miami and it was insane. It's terrible. Ugh. Okay. I do love the drawing of Josh. I do love it a lot. I like that he's drawn more like a Bishonen. I don't see a lot of I need to I need to drill it into Mello more because he always draws Josh, and I need to drill it into him more. It's like, Mello, Josh has a Bishonen-like quality to him. He's a very handsome man. You need to capture that. He needs to capture that and the kawaii nature of him. You know, he's very kawaii. And I don't think Mello knows how to capture the kawaii nature of Josh. He makes him look like way too cool. Which would be fine if he was a cool character, but he's kind of a dork. I don't even draw like that style-wise, I just thought it'd be funny aloud. It's good though. It's good though. I like it. Enough distraction, back to work, slave. No, don't tell me you work for Monkey Ness. No! Get... We have monkey sympathizers here. We have been infiltrated. No. Don't tell Monkey Ness about our union plans. We need to fight for the workers' rights. Might give it a little... There we go. I feel right. Nice. Okay. Are those paintings of flags? No, they're just meant to be like random advertisements. I'll add some more kind of detail to it. I don't want it to be too distracting. I thought they were soda brands. Yeah, I kind of wanted to give that kind of impression, you know? Some sort of advertising. I'll add more detail and stuff to it later, but I need to keep blocking in main things so far. Ooh, I'm getting progress. I can at least like see the shapes of everything coming together, which is like, okay, well that's good. That's good, right? That's like a step. That's some shading. Let's see. Okay, on their side too. Would this place make a good airport terminal? Vote now on your phones. Actually, it does remind me of private airports. I've never been inside a private airport. I did have a picture for like my reference on like what kind of like thing it should look. It was like this but smaller, and I was like, oh okay. And it's also kind of inspired by my own memories of going to like a small train station. I've taken the train like once or twice to go to Niagara Falls from Toronto, and that was a pretty fun ride. And that also has like the one room kind of terminal station area. It's just like a generic building typically with like simple medical care. Oh! You know where I have been? That's like a tiny little airport. When I went on a school trip to Chiclayo when I lived in Peru. So in my school, we had a yearly school trip where like in the middle school, where all the grades, each grade, I think it was in high school too, but each grade would do a different class trip. And I was there in my 8th grade class, or was it 9th grade? Either way, I think it was 9th grade actually, because I was on my 15th birthday, I think. Anyways, we went to Trujillo and Chiclayo in the north of Peru. And like I think it was 8th grade, because I remember the 6th graders, they went to the Amazon. They went to Iquitos. And so we went to Trujillo and Chiclayo, and you know the Peruvian airport. I guess now they have a new one, but the Jorge Chavez Airport. That one is it's like a decently big airport. You know, it has to handle the large international flights, so it has to have like some size to it. But when we landed in, I think Chiclayo, it was a tiny airport. It was the tiniest airport I've ever been to. It was a single. Let me illustrate it. Let me illustrate it because I think it's funnier if I give you the visual of what it looked like. So. Here's your room. Here's the gate from which your plane was landed from. And then here there would be like a little baggage carousel, like a teeny little one. Teeny little baggage carousel. There would be 2 chairs, two little seats. And hold on, change camera size. Zoop. And then there'll be a little check-in desk. Just a little one. You know, it's not much bigger than the thing, and it'd be like boletos. This would be and then we'll have like the company thing, and then over here would be the door to go outside. I think they maybe had a metal detector. I think they maybe had like a metal detector tucked away in the corner if they needed it, you know, like if it's just kind of there if they feel like bringing it out. And and out here is Chiclayo. And here's just the street. And this was the airport. This was the airport for Chiclayo. That's such a cute airport. It was really cute. It was literally like a room. It was so small. Where are the chickens? What do you mean the chickens? I have family members who fly planes. One of them flies one of the private planes for Nickelback. I have a picture of me pointing at their toilet. I love that. But yeah, it was very fun. It was very fun to do this trip. I got to see the north of Peru. I got to see some ancient temples. So this is what a third world airport looks like. Some of them, not all of them, not most of them. The thing is, this is not an airport where white people would be. It's not an airport where white people would be. Everyone here, well, except for my classmates, they're the only white people around. Everyone else is brown. Everyone else is as brown as me or darker. But this is just like a super rural airport, you know? I imagine if you had a flight out to like fucking Montana or fucking North Dakota or worse, you're in fucking Saskatchewan, it'd be just as small. Like, I just imagine it'd be just as small. Only Peru, they're all 150 centimeters. I'm way taller than that. I think I'm like 170? Saskatchewan? You don't know? Do you guys know about Saskatchewan? Let me tell you about Saskatchewan. In Saskatchewan, it's this. For miles and miles and miles and miles. Imagine living here. There's nothing. It looks like this. There's nothing out here. See this tree? This is a landmark. You're not going to see another tree for another 50 miles. Saskatchewan diagram incoming. It's shaped like a box. The whole province is shaped like this. And because it's called Saskatchewan, since its name is so long, when you had to label it as a kid next to the other provinces, you'd have to like either fit it in really thin, so you'd have to go like Saskatchewan, or you'd have to like even though every other province you've done like horizontally and stuff, this one you gotta like suddenly break out the diagonal. You go Saskatchewan. Yippee! You did your homework. This place could really use a freeway urban housing development. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. If this was Texas, if this shit was Texas, there'd be a freeway here. They'd put another lane, and then another lane, and then another lane, and then they put another, and then they have the next one coming into here. And then another one, and another one, and another lane, and then they'd have the fucking Texas turnaround down here, so you can actually get something, and then the frontage roads right here, right? This is how you make Texas from first principles, and then obviously you need more highway because you always need more highway, you know. So you go, woo, more highway. You add more supports, universal supports. You see all these like supports here? It's like ruining the landscape and making it unwalkable. Yeah, that's part of the design. This is how you make beautiful Texas. Sonic stage. Dude, fucking Texas is the only state I've ever seen that has Hot Wheel tracks IRL. Yeah, so this is what Saskatchewan's like. It's fucking flat. It's flat as hell. There's a joke where if your dog runs away, if you live in Saskatchewan, your dog runs away, you'll see him run for a whole week. Zeke, you gotta go. Have a good night. Have a good night. Let's see, where are we? Okay, so it's not so much there. It's a little more here. I'm thinking about that Brental Floss lyrics. When the Brental Floss hits. What you saying, Brental Floss? Listen. I got hit with Brental Floss in the group chat. Someone was posting it. Hold on, let me pull up the image. I think it's so funny. It's so funny. I love the white man getting feeling really bad about being funny. Yes. Sorry, this is getting usurped. Here we go. Back when I wrote this tune, I haven't even heard the term cultural appropriation. The visual of me that plays during the line "Y me gusta mi si si" seemed fun at the time, but in retrospect, it creates a joke out of a culture that's not my own. It makes a cartoon of a group of people that, at least in the United States, are already marginalized. So while you and I may have thought of this all in good fun at one time, please know that I wouldn't portray it that way today, and I wish I hadn't in the first place. I love this. I love it. This is advanced Norwood behavior. Why didn't Demi write the Brental Floss song? I think we forgot about it. I'm sorry if your favorite Brental Floss song did not come on. Maybe we'll do a redo next year. One can hope, right? See, I'm excited tomorrow. Digital Circus. Are you guys excited for Digital Circus? I can't stop talking about it. I can't wait to see Pommy and all her friends on the big screen. Have you guys been seeing leaks? I've been seeing a few leaks. I don't want to spoiler anything on stream. But one of the leaks that leave me kind of sad because I was kind of hoping that Goose would take it do that direction, because I think it would have been really funny to contrast a lot of the fan art on like the on some of the characters designs and stuff. You go enjoy yourself, okay? I've heard, but I know which one isn't, but know which one isn't real fake. I'm not sure if there are fake ones or not. I'm just going off what I've seen on, well, mainly what Mello's been showing me. So I don't know, maybe people have been lying to him on the different threads. But from what I understand, a lot of the fans are like crashing out over it. See, this is why I don't really like participate in fandom spaces. Everyone just gets too crazy over everything. So the fans are being negative. Yeah, they're being pretty negative. Oh, yeah, yeah, they're being kind of negative. Let's see, where else can we go with this? Supposedly the last 30 minutes leaked. I'm out of tea. Hold on, I want more tea. Let me raid the fridge. Okay, fellas, just for tonight, just because it's my first night back, I got a second iced tea. Don't tell anyone, okay? I'm gonna open this one crisp. Ooh, it's cold. Woo! I can crack it open. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but I do have another illustration on the way. Secret illustration. Secret illustration on the way. Woo! Have you had the Rizzler flavor? Is it any good? No, I only ever have the I only ever have the green tea with ginseng and honey. I have this illustration coming up soon. This will be posted this month. For the first day of summer. I love my stupid drawings when I get distracted. Oh, and I have this one, and I might do a second one, so I might also do this one, which is very nice. So I might also have this one as a potential one in the summer later down, but I'm focusing on the other one because I think that this one is a stronger idea. Yeah. Brindle cam, yeah, that's what we have right now. Okay, where are we going with everything? There we go. There we go. There we go. Put the other way actually, so we have some contrast with the windows, and that should make it look very nice. Yeah, there we go, we're getting somewhere. A second iced tea has hit the arcade. A second iced tea has hit me. I was thinking about it. I don't drink, so the iced tea is like the only thing I really have. It's not really that I'm against drinking. It's that I actually don't know how to drink alcohol. As in, like, I don't know what to order. I don't know how to order. I've had a few drinks before, mainly when I've been out with like my girlfriend. And you know, we got like mojitos, so I know mojito. But like most things, I don't know what to like all this stuff. I know it'd probably be like a lightweight and stuff. I drank wine recently and it was yuck, disgusting. I do kind of like wine though. I always get wine to add into my stew, the French stew. So I have a little sip of that and it's very nice. And I do have wine every Sunday at Mass because I'm Catholic. But I have no clue how to order. I've had little sips of beer. I don't know. I don't know how to order. I don't know what to pick. There's so many options. It's kind of scary how many options it is. It's intimidating for me. It's like what am I supposed to pick? From what I understand, I think IPAs are disgusting, which makes me confused. It's like, why do people order them then? Aren't they like really popular? Arcade. Right, arcade. Now write a Google Doc on the description of the video. You go to the store and they make you show your ID, don't they? I mean, yeah. I have an ID and everything. I can drink. I'm way past the age of drinking, you know? I had my first you know, I had my first little drink of alcohol when I was like 19, you know, just normal stuff. And I had too much, and I got really badly hungover, and I was kind of like, I don't want to drink anymore, it's too much. Oh, that hangover was bad. I know I just have to, like, not drink too much. And I have to stay hydrated, and, like, have it with food and stuff like that. I know there's, like, tips. I may also just be a lightweight, because my mom can't handle even, like, a half a glass of wine. So, there might also just be the genetic component. I am just native. I don't have like the Scottish, Irish, German mix in me to ward off the effects of alcohol. I remember mentioning to a friend, it's like, oh, a friend, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm good with alcohol. I think it just like goes through me too fast and I just get really hungover. She's like, man, I wish I had that problem. I'm Scottish, so it just I just eat so much to get drunk. White Claw fucking sucks. Okay, that's something to note. I know that one's popular, but keep trying different non-alcoholic beers and they all just taste awful, except Coors. It's really hard, because, like, I have exactly one person around me who could, like, I could maybe ask for, like, a drink recommendation from, and that's spicy. Because otherwise hanging out with Mello, like, he doesn't drink at all, so, I don't, so it's like a hard thing. It's like, it's easy if all your friends drink, because obviously you're gonna just be like, what should I order? And they'll let you know. I feel like it gets worse. I feel like it gets worse the older I get. I'm almost 30 now. I should know how to order a drink, right? I should at least know how to order it. It doesn't matter if I order it. I should know how. You need that luck of the Irish. My first alcohol was at school when I was like 16. It was the worst thing I had tasted and still drank it at all. I do admit, I did not like the church wine when I first tried it. I thought it was really gross. I was like, ew. But I had it, because obviously you have to. But over time, I have learned to like it. I do like the fruity taste. I am like a little happy. I am a little sad. I'm happy to have it. I am a little sad when I don't get to have it. Outside of religious reasons, even. It's just like, oh, it's like a nice little treat on a Sunday morning, you know? Nice little pre-breakfast, lunch, brunch kind of deal. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to know. It's hard to know how to drink, like what to order for a drink. It's like, ugh. I remember when I was like a kid, when I was living in Chile. So when I was like 11 or so, I remember we were going to a lot of restaurants because my dad's company was paying for everything. We would go to restaurants and I would always order different non-alcoholic little beverages. They were really tasty. I wish I knew what some of them were called still. I remember one that was really pretty. I wish I knew what it was called. It was like sunset colors. It was in this tall... If any of you guys know drinks, it was in this tall glass with like a little, like little umbrella or like some sort of little decor. It would be like in a tall glass. Maybe kind of like this kind of shape. And then the drink itself would be like... It'd be like very red. And then as it would go down, it was like very like kind of sunset-y colors. I think it was like this. Or maybe the other way. But it was something like this. And I remember really liking it. But I don't remember what it's called now because it's been like 20 fucking years. That's a Bloody Mary? Tequila Sunset? And it also might have a different name. This is why I can't remember it right, because it was in Chile, so everything would have been Spanish. Let me check Tequila Sunset. Tequila Sunset. It might have been Tequila Sunset. I'll have to investigate. So yeah, the only like boozy drink that I really know and like, basically just 'cause it's a lemonade, is a mojito, and that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I'm excited for my trip. I don't know if I'll do another vacation picture drawing collection like last time or the time before. But maybe some other maybe if I go anywhere interesting. If I'm just sticking around my hometown though, I don't think I would do anything because there's just nothing there. It's a really boring area. Like I enjoy it, but that's because I like being boring. The biggest I think the most fun thing to do in my hometown is probably go to the community center. Because it's so one of the community centers is an aquatic center. So it has like 2 big indoor pools, a water slide, hot tub, lazy river, and a wave pool. And it's really fun. But it's not that interesting, you know? And it's not like I can just like take pictures willy-nilly. There's tons of kids running around. It'd be kind of creepy if I did. Commune? Huh? What do you do at a community center? Well, you know, you just like go in and you just like you're able to use it. Just hang out. You can do that since you're a woman? I do love going to that pool. I've been going into it since I was a kid. And it's just fun. It's really nice because they don't really seem to have that in the US where you just have like community centers that have like pools and stuff. Maybe in like other cities, but not in my city. Which is a little sad. I think every community should have stuff like that. Rec centers were all demolished and replaced with malls. Yeah, but the US doesn't even have good malls. It actually pisses me off. I feel like malls in Canada, and other places I've lived are just better. One thing that really pisses me off is that the mall here, like in my town, in my city, is like really boring and there's nothing there. And it's really hard to shop there because you can't just like go there and get all your basics because the mall in my hometown, there's 2 pharmacies. Is there 2 pharmacies? There's a pharmacy, there's a Walmart, there's a supermarket, there's a postal office, and there's just like most things that you would need. I don't know, I feel like I'd never see a supermarket in a mall in the US. When I was in Peru also, there'd be a supermarket in the mall. And I think it's so nice. You know what? One of the malls I would go to in Peru, Juki Plaza, that one had like 2 supermarkets in the mall. And it was great. Every time I hear American malls, I feel depressed. Yeah, they're kind of depressing. I wish they were nicer. I wish they were nicer. Like, they're decorated nice, but I don't understand why they can't just have, like, you know, like daily shopping. It would be nice if the mall was like a one-stop shop for everything you needed for the week. You know, I think malls would legitimately be saved if they did that more. Because Americans hate walking everywhere, except if it's in the store. So at least if it's in the mall, you can get all the things done. What's the best thing to get at a mall? That's called a supermarket? No, but like with more things, you know? You can shop for clothes, like if you have a mall that has everything, it basically that has like everything you need for your daily life. It basically replaces like the American Main Street kind of idea, you know, like the small town Main Street. Every mall has the Chinese store. You clearly haven't been to Walmart. I mean, you're right about that. I don't go to Walmart. I don't think I've been inside Walmart since around maybe Christmas when I was looking for like some like string lights. But usually I just don't go there just cuz I don't know, I just don't go. It's a bit of an awkward spot off the highway, off the freeway. And it's just not the best place to go shopping, I guess. Americans only care about Costco and Walmart. Costco's fun though. I've been there. I gotta go back because we bought like a tray of chalky milk cartons, and now we gotta get more chalky milk because we ran out. I don't have a membership, so I have to ask my mother-in-law. It's like, yo, when's the next time you're going to Costco? Can I get in there? Get some things. Oh, and I want to have the hot dog again. The hot dog was so good, and with onion. I love onion. I could just eat onion. Like I really do just eat onion raw. I think it's just the Peruvian in me. Peruvians love onion. There's onion in fucking everything. Then you have the little salsita criolla. Just add more onion on top. It's kind of last time I went during COVID, and they had to filter out people through one entrance and a different exit. You know, it's funny. Every once in a while, not always, but every once in a while, I'll go somewhere and you'll still see stickers for social distancing and stuff. And it's kind of weird to see because it's been over 5 years. Actually, I went to a new store that opened up and they had stickers that said like social distancing, and I'm like, why do you have these? Things don't, like, no one's distancing at all. If you aren't trapped in rural America, they make you pledge your loyalty to the local chain supermarket. The world in 2020. I feel like you either love or hate onions. My mom hates onions and I love them. Oh, what was it? Oh, I was thinking about something. COVID. Oh! Guys, I have a story. I don't think I've talked about this. But I went to a comics convention a bit ago, right? I probably talked about that one. I went to a comics convention, and everything was good and dandy. I saw a booth, and they were advertising a local comics club, and I was like, "Oh, that's fun. Maybe I could join. I could meet some artists in the area, and chit chat, you know." And like that could be very fun. Anyways, I go to see their they give you the Instagram and the site and like what thing where they meet up and stuff like that. I was looking at the information and I realized something. It said you have to mask. And I was just like flabbergasted, like, okay, I can be woke, but I'm not that woke. I'm not masking in the big 26. I can understand if maybe like someone is like immunocompromised, but I feel like they would mask, right? And the place they were meeting up wasn't even like a park or somewhere where or like some like venue where there's like only a few people. It's like full of people. It's in like a mall plaza area that's like full of people all the time. It pisses me off. It was a mangaka convention. Anonymity is a requirement. Is that even woke, by the way? I think it's like an ascended woke level where you're still masking, and so like, by the way, we're still in a pandemic, even though like nobody cares anymore. Like, Jesus Christ, we all just want to be living normal lives. I think I'm a little extra sensitive because in Canada we were forced to mask for way longer than the US was. Like legitimately you had to have a mask on all the time in Canada, up until 2022. Like, the US just shut down for like, what, 6 weeks, I think? I think that's what Mel told me. But Canada was like over 2 years. So it was horrible. So like, I especially don't want to mask up. Like, I did my time. It's like I got out of prison. It's like, I did my time. I shouldn't have to mask up. I really hate that the masking stuff became like a political thing, because it's like, it's just a stupid thing to become like a political thing. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. If I get into it, I'm gonna sound stupid. You just know I am. That's why I don't talk about politics. I don't know nothing. I don't know shit. I'm fucking stupid as hell. Don't listen to me. When it comes to politics, think for yourself. Wow, so I got fucked like usual. Those goddamn libtards making us wear masks. Can't say that without laughing. Yeah, here's the thing, it's like... Oh, and what's worse is my dad was in fucking Peru during COVID! Oh, man! COVID in Peru was fucking awful. They had fucking martial law happening. They had tanks out and soldiers out in the streets to fucking like arrest you if you were outside past curfew because of the COVID regulations and stuff. It was bad. It was bad. So my dad had a thing where he was, because of all the international flights shutting down, he was stuck in Peru, and he had to be like on an embassy managed flight out of the country, and it was so nerve-wracking because it was like, if you cough, they're not gonna let you go. So you had to like make sure he couldn't like cough or sneeze or stuff. He wasn't sick. He just couldn't, like, you know, sometimes your throat's a little dry or something, and it was like so stressful. Your dad was like that one guy in the tank picture, yeah. And Americans thought they were oppressed. They can't pay on the ballot paper. My dad was telling me about the different things they had. Like, they would have they had so many ass backwards rules and regulations to try to make sure it wasn't too bad. Like, they had a thing where it's like, okay, only one person from your household can go outside. And then they had okay, only the men can go outside like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and only women can go outside like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and stuff like that. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was especially bad in Peru because a lot of people in Peru live, I I guess the way this plays for America, it's like paycheck to paycheck, except the money you make for the day is your money for the next day. So your paycheck is daily. And you're working paycheck to paycheck that way. So it's pretty bad. So it was pretty bad for a lot of people. It's like, people just can't make money because people, unlike in like the US and Canada where like, they're developed countries, so at least like the middle class tends to work in offices and people have computers. Like in Peru, a lot of people are very, very poor. And they need to be out in the streets selling to make money. They need to be out. They can't be locked away in their homes. And yeah, it's sort of shit. I feel like Alex here learning about the suffrages of Peruvians while Mario Galaxy music plays. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Once my dad was in Canada, it was pretty chill. Like most people, like a lot of people, he ended up not having a job for a while because because my dad works on engineering projects for large companies where they send them out for developing stuff, and all those projects were halted because of the COVID regulations and everything. So yeah, it was awful. Just couldn't get work for a good long while because of COVID. But on the positive, I got to see my dad. Oh, Father's Day's coming up, and I'm prepping for that, right? Prepping for that because of I'm prepping for that because of the trip. I've been looking at all the different Father's Day cards because I want to pick out a nice one for my dad. And it's hard. It's hard, chat. I open a card and I read what it says, and it says, "Dad, you were always present and there for me." And I'm like, close. That's not my father. Father was not around. He was working. I had a good dad. I had a very good dad. He was very loving. He was very kind and everything. But he was working. I never saw him. He was always working. If he was home, he'd be in his office working, and my mom would be like, "Stop bothering your dad. Come, get out of there. Go play somewhere else." Just a simple thanks pops card. No. I always go for a sentimental thing, because in my family we don't really talk about our feelings or emotions except on the cards, except on the holiday cards. So it's gotta be perfect. Your dad was on the grind. Oh man, my dad's a fucking he grind sets so hard he girl bosses, honestly. He was on that Japanese salaryman 9 to 5 because he loves you and wants the best for your future. Oh no, that really is what it is. It's funny because you know, like the joke with Earthbound where like your dad's the phone. It's like that's kind of basically how I grew up. Get your dad a girl boss card too. Does he gatekeep too? Not sure. I wrote a little thing and drew a little pic for my Mother's Day card. That's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, I had like that kind of like immigrant parent upbringing, I think, if that makes sense, right? It's very easy to like think like, oh, it's like a bad parent, but no, I have a very good dad. He wasn't there because he was a deadbeat. He wasn't there because he was too busy working. He was too busy providing. I was telling this to Mello. I think got him a good laugh. But I was telling him like, man, Father's Day is bleak because it just becomes the father humiliation ritual day. There's so many cards and little gifts that are just a father humiliation thing. It's not even like a they're just like too harsh. There's no appreciation like for your dad and like the things he's done or anything. It's just I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. Maybe I'm just not, maybe it's just my autism, I'm just not getting the joke. I don't know. I think it's because I really love my dad. And I really value all the things he's done for me. He's always been great. Even if we don't have like the kind of relationship most people think of like as like a good like parent-child relationship. Like, oh, you don't, like my mom always obsessed with like, oh yeah, you and your dad like never talk. It's like, yes, and I like it that, and we like it that way. We spend time with each other and we don't talk. We sit in the same room, we're doing our things, and we don't talk to each other. And this is a great relationship we have. Yes, comparing Mother's Day cards and Father's Day cards, legit crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm happy someone else understands this. Because it's like, I feel like we should be giving dads their due credit, you know? It's like, a father is so important to, like, the family. And everyone gets this about their moms, and no one ever wants to do this for their dads. I don't know if it's like some, I don't know if it's like I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, the other thing I do notice about the Father's Day card is that I notice that sometimes I notice that they have a lot of like, you know, like the kind of Father's Day aesthetics. Like they'll have like the cards themed around like sports and watching sports, or they'll have tools or camping and fishing or golf. And then in more recent years, we have a lot of nerdy ones, so like superheroes or Star Wars. And I think, here's a theory of mine, I think in 10 years times, we will see gamer ones. We will see gamer Father's Day cards, because because video games is very much like a millennial hobby. There's some spillover to Zoomers, but it's mostly millennials that are really obsessed with video games. And I feel like as millennials go into being parents, a lot of Father's Day cards will kind of like cater to that demographic. Anyway, that's just a theory. A game theory. I feel it's because of that masculine stereotype that men can't be too emotional or whatever, so it has to be boring and shit. Listen, I could understand that, but even the cards at fucking Target are still like with the father humiliation ritual stuff. Like I saw they had like a bag that said like that was calling like, oh yeah, it was like a jokey one where it's like a father, and it was like definition. It's like the one with the wallet. It's like that's so reductive. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I think it's so mean. I think you can make jokes, but I think there's like, obviously I like jokes. Like that's obvious. But I think there's some jokes where it's like they don't really hit. They're not like they're not really laughing. If people are laughing, it's because they're more uncomfortable, you know? I think I'm just passionate about this because I do love my dad a lot. When you have a good dad, it really hits to be grateful for that. I think as like I've gotten older, I've become more and more grateful for it because you know, you get older, you hear about like other people's families and stuff, and you're like, man, I had a good family actually. I had a good childhood. I should stop my teenage complaints. I'm too old for it now. Despite everything, I think my parents tried their best. Here's a good Father's Day card. You're really good with the belt, Dad. Oh, Father, the one with the belt. Let me see if we have that Target one. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's the one. Yeah, Father. Hand someone with the wallet. See, if you just got rid of the wallet, it would be funnier. I wouldn't, not really funnier, but you know, it wouldn't be as like disparaging. I just don't like that line. I think if they change it to like bad jokes, I think that would be like a cuter one. You know? Bad jokes. Kind of insults the mother too. For the man, the myth, the legend, for the writer, father. The thing is, all this stuff is like very like mass appeal stuff. So there's gonna be like some very cheesy jokes like that, but that's fine. At a certain point, it's fine. Is this some sort of mom life comic type? Like he only brings his wallet and keys stuff. Yeah, it's all like that stuff. Where is that thing? Oh, I was thinking actually. I should get him I should bring this little gift bag to give a little gift I'm getting from my dad with this like from your favorite child. I think that's always funny. But yeah, I'm trying to find a good card. I think I saw a good one that was like nice and sentimental, which is tempting. Which is like oh, that's probably a good pick. But one card that was very tempting that I saw was a Batman card. Talk about being partners, which is very cute because me and my dad always joke. It's like, oh yeah, we're the perfect little matchup. We're like Batman and Robin. And then he's like, I'm Batman. And he do his like Dark Knight Batman voice, and it's like, you're my little Robin, so I'm always his little Robin. So I think that would be a cute one, though it's pretty simple. And I think I haven't seen my dad in a while, so I think I kind of want to go for more sentimental. I think if I was with my dad all the time, I would go with the other one. Yeah, I don't like how it's just such a fucking whiplash because no one does this for the Mother's Day. No one makes jokes at the expense of like your mom for Mother's Day, really. Every card is like, you're always there for me, you're such a good mother and all this stuff. And it's always so sweet. And then the dad ones, it's just not there. There's like a few sentimental cards, but there just isn't nearly as many. And I think it's terrible. Like men do like these little sentimental things. I know men like it. I know men like these cute little things. Everyone likes these things, you know? It just kind of shows that even society doesn't know how to show emotions to men. I think for like a card geared towards a man, you don't necessarily have to have something that's like super wordy and flowery in language like you might have like for your mom. You can be kind of straightforward to the point, but I feel like there's a lot to say still, you know? Big Robin energy for you. Dad definition, the one that ate the last peach. We should love our mom and dad, I think. Yeah, for sure. I think that's what I'm getting at, too. I'm gonna do it the other way because I want to be able to control it a little better. There we go. Have you guys been watching any anime? What's been good this season? I've been watching, what's the actual name of the Bubby show? I've just been calling it fucking Bubby. Ah yes, Magical Sisters Luluta Lily. I've been watching that. It's been very fun. I've been watching this shit. It's been a good show. I do love magical girls. Problematic head to body ratio there, okay? They're kids. They're little children. Don't be a titty out of blood. They're very normal about the kids. Here, it's gonna replace. It's gonna replace mental health in there. Let's go back here. There, this is easier. There we go. This Tomodachi Life music reminds me. I should give updates on my Tomo Life Island. I finally managed to hit the max upgrade on my island, so I now officially have 35 Miis. Actually 36 because I had another baby born this morning. So Aaron and Robin have had their third child this morning, and then Mark and Patricia have 2 children now. Some other Mies had children too, but they're non-canon, so they're not staying. But the other kids have stayed. I've also added some more OCs, some real glup shittos in there to kind of pad things out. I mean, they're not really glup shittos. They're like important characters, but they're not the main ones I think about. So I didn't really think about adding them. They are blorbos, learn the term. I don't know, they're not really blorbos to me, because they're not, they're like humans, so it's different, you know? You mix blorbos and glupshows and they're breeding. Imagine being on Arcade's Island and she points at you and says, "You're not canon!" Carney, you've been fun, but I need to get going. Bye-bye. Bye, Carney. See you next time. Is a glupshido human? I feel like a glupshido is human. I feel like a blorbo is more mascot-like, you know? Like this would be a blorbo because they're not like too humanoid, you know? They're more weird looking, more little thing. Here's the thing, this would be like a blorbo, you know, this little cat thing. That's a blorbo for sure. It doesn't matter what these things mean. They're all just dumb made up words. Anyways, I put in some of my more obscure OCs. Oh! And my drawing of Patricia that I posted. I posted on my Twitter. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. You guys have seen it on my Twitter. I posted on all my social media now. Except for YouTube. I did not post on YouTube. I need to get back on posting on YouTube. I've been trying to keep up my community tab. I'm trying to keep my community tab with like posts, so that works. But yeah, I posted this and it fucking popped off like crazy. It popped off like, oh, my banger. Yeah. It popped off like crazy. I was in shock. My fucking phone kept fucking buzzing. I drew this knowing it would be engagement bait. The caption was kind of crazy, maybe that's why. I don't think the caption was that crazy, but I knew a good caption plus pretty girl with boobs was I knew I would get like I knew it would be like good engagement bait. But I figured it would get like maybe 200 likes, you know, like a normal amount of engagement bait. And instead it popped off like crazy. I was like kind of shocked. My Twitter went up 100 followers all of a sudden. It's crazy. Because I just celebrated my 900. 900! But I needed... I had banged so hard you have to go on a ego trip retweeting all your past bangers. No, that's actually not why I did this. I did it because I had the plus 100 follows. I needed to shake off people from my account because most people following me were all gooners. Everyone was on 18 plus gooner account, and I need to establish I'm a safer work artist. I don't draw sexy ladies every day. So I'm fine if a gooner account wants to follow me, like sure, fine. But I need to understand. I need them to understand that, and I think it's been working because my followers have been dropping like crazy. I think I've lost like 10 so far, so it's good, you know. If you still like my art, that's fine. But I just gotta shake off the people here who don't know what I'm about. Lowering the red, just shooting outside the window. Yeah, that's what it's about. I don't mind people being around for stuff, but it's just funny to me. I'm like, it's like I just gotta let people know, you know. It's like, guys, this is not my normal stuff. I draw fucking Kirby. I draw fucking kawaii shit. I just draw my OCs just hanging out. I don't draw sexy ladies all the day. You know, you're not gonna get the Patreon, the spicy Patreon version from me. There is no spicy Patreon version. What you see is what you get. So I just don't want, unfortunately. So I just want to be realistic about what I'm doing, you know? But yeah, this was fun to draw. I was explaining to Mello my favorite feature was drawing this one because I gave her the little shadow on her chest to imply her bra there. Arcade leaving so much money on the table. Here, okay, can you show that again? Yeah. Here you go. Take your screenshots right now. Do it. You just need to post part 1, 2 with a follow-up and the Gooners will stay away. Oh, without a follow-up and the Gooners will stay away. Goon bait for engagement, what happened to my streamer? It's not, I didn't draw it as like, to be like that much of a goon bait. I just figured, oh, everyone likes the drawing of a pretty girl. I'll just draw a pretty girl. The sandals are barking! Me tech blog, please calm down. Okay, what am I gonna do with this? I think I'm hitting the wall of like work today. But we got a lot done here. A lot done. Yeah, you gotta develop a cycle to post something that scares Gooners afterward. Like, I don't know, a job application paper. Maybe I need to like post this on like the first thing. Hold on. Let me simulate the post. Let's formulate what we're doing to scare people off. Look at this. Okay, chat, trigger warning. A job application coming. Okay, if you don't like job applications, please turn away. Okay. So I think we should do it like this. Change canvas size. Or every time I upload it on the second image. On the second image. it just kind of pops up. You have the so you're looking at the pretty girl, and then you accidentally tap, and it's like, ah, jump scare. Cooter humiliation ritual. Exactly. Exactly. I think that'd be for fun. But yeah, post popped off like crazy. I think it has to be below her. I think it would end up being below her. Maybe it could be the background. Hold on. Maybe we could put it on top and hit multiply. This could be like the watermark. This could be like the watermark. The job application watermark. It has to be below her so the Twitter account doesn't show it. To be fair, most people are not even clicking on the image. I gotta do it like this. Yeah, we're gonna have it like this. Or something like this. It has to be on multiply. Okay, it's gonna be like this. So, even when you zoom in on her titties, you still have to remember employment eligibility. When you zoom in on these titties, it says social security number. Anyways, I think that'd be very funny. Just messing with everyone like that. You should say shit like uncensored and second image. The uncensored part is just there's no job application filter on top. But it was fun. It was fun. I've been shaking people off, which is good. I'm gonna keep trying to do more drawings. I also did the little doodles of Chell, and those also did well. Let me share. Let me share with the caption because the caption's funny. That one I think also got posted everywhere. Yeah, here you go, Chell. I wanted to do something easy, but now she's hitting that total drama island. Uncensored on Patreon, then don't have a Patreon. Does the boob lady have a name? Is she part of Another Day? She kind of doesn't show up, but she would be part of Another Day. Her name's Patricia. You've seen her on my Tomodachi Life Island. Let me draw her me version. I think you'll recognize her when you see her. Let me turn this on. Which canvas size? This one looks, on my Tomodachi Life, she has this face, and then she has... And then she has the black hair. Obviously you can see her on the side, what she looks like. And then she has the little waves. Her little ears. Her face isn't that long, it's not like this. I think I gave her lashes. Like that, something like that. She looks something like that. And then she's chill. She's the one that we did the outfit for. Here, I'll make her recognizable to all of you really fast. Multiply. There we go. Now you can recognize her. Oh no, her thing's blue. There we go. I do like the image of Josh in the corner there as you do this. You made her look tall here. Yeah. I just kind of doodled her. It was during a magma with friends. So I kind of just drew her from the get-go. And she's wearing her little heels. How tall is she? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'd be about her regular size, like 5 heads tall. And nothing that crazy. Yeah, you should know her from my streams. She has a 5 head on that headshot. I was thinking of making her hair a little smaller. I think I was gonna end her forehead like there, but then I kind of like, I'll give her some extra. I gave her some floof on her hair, which I think is cute. Okay. Okay, guys, it's late. I think I'm gonna be finishing up here. So yeah, like I said, plans right now are for Autism Thursday to come back next month in July. And then July, August should be, I promise, should be when I'm starting things for Running Shine. Promise. Promise, promise, promise. I'm not gonna slack off. I've been trying to get... Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys next time. I gotta get going. Bye, guys! Bye-bye!